Hi folks, it's John from lastchanceautorestore.com. In an earlier video we had mentioned or announced that we were connected with Raptor Liner. So this is going to be our second vehicle that we're going to do the Raptor tintable liner product on the exterior of a vehicle. So I'm just going to walk around briefly with this truck and share with you how we're going to do it, because there's lots of guys out there that will have a rusty or banged up truck or a vehicle, and they want to kind of hide the areas and then apply a bedliner type of material. That's not what we're about here at Last Chance Auto Store. It's about restoring the vehicle properly, doing whatever repairs need to be done, and then for certain applications, it's not for everyone, but for certain applications, people like the idea of having a very tough, durable, textured finish on the outside, but we're going to focus on colored or tint. So we have a complete paint system that's compatible with the Raptor Liner series. We custom mix colors and apply this exterior. Instead of being just a normal paint, it's a textured paint, very, very durable. So this is an 85 4x4 1-ton F350 truck, so if the camera person can kind of follow me around. So this was, it's had kind of a rough life. We've changed quite a few things on it. Originally it was a red truck. We got some panels off of a black truck that the customer had as a parts vehicle. So we removed the rusted fenders, the heavily damaged hood, and we've repaired all the dents and so on. You can see we got some spot putty here that we still have to sand off. But basically we have all the gaps right. The doors that were on the truck were really nasty, so we removed the original red doors. We have these doors off of a donor truck, and the guys have been performing body work on it. We've got the gaps and seams all lined up the way they should be. There's no rot on the rocker panels. There's no rot in the bottom of the fender. So a lot of times when you see a bedliner or textured type of exterior, they're hiding stuff. We're not hiding anything. We're performing the correct body work. Same thing down the side of the bed of the truck. You can see there's a lot of areas, because this was a work truck originally. There's a lot of areas where there was some dents. There was severe denting on this section of the bed. We used our dent puller and some heat and dolly work. So we did some hammer and dolly work and then got it close, and then we have a little bit of body smoother just to smooth out the little bit of ripples. You can see down here, and it's very notorious on this style of truck, we've got rust through here. So we're waiting for our new panels to come. We have a supplier that will provide us with this lower panel for both the passenger side here and the driver's side. So when they arrive the next day or so, what will happen is we're going to cut out this rotted piece. We're going to weld in new pieces. We'll prep those pieces, and then the truck, once these pieces are replaced, it's going to be all masked off. You'll notice, another thing I'd like to point out, we have all the surrounding of the windows. So we've got the vent windows. So it's quite a bit of work. You remove the trim, remove the mirrors, remove the door handles, the lock, all of the weather stripping around the doors, all the trim off the fenders, marker lights off the fenders. If you're just trying to do something just quick and just a questionable result, then you leave handles on, you mask around the handles, you try and sand in there and spray the product on. But for longevity over time, it's better, in my opinion, excuse me, to have all of the trim off, because you get the coating will basically adhere to every section of the vehicle. And then once that's done, then we'll reinstall the handles, locks, all of the glass and trim. It just gives you a much better job. So we're basically treating this as if we were going to use our normal paint and give it a normal paint finish. So it's the same process, except we're using this much more durable, textured, colored surface. So we come down the bed, down the side, and come around the back. The tailgate was quite damaged, heavily damaged along the top. The client wanted to keep the original tailgate because the aftermarket gates aren't quite as thick in metal as these. So we did the repair to the top of the bed. We pulled as many of the dents out as we could, and then we relied on a little bit of body smoother once again, just to get a little bit smoother. You can see the homemade trailer hitch here on the back. It was quite rusty, and that has the Raptor liner. We treated that, cleaned it out properly, and when we did the inside of the truck bed with the black, we also did the trailer hitch. So it'll be a nice contrast because the color of this truck is going to be a red texture. So with our tintable series, what we're going to do is we're going to add our color through our paint station, and then we're going to mix the appropriate color, and we spray it. It's going to be a nice contrast, I think, because you're going to have the black bed liner and a little bit of black on the trailer hitch, but the truck itself is going to be a nice red texture. So same idea on this side, on the driver's side, we have that piece coming, so we'll cut that out, replace it with the new panel. Once we have that done, there isn't any more metal work that we need to do on this 1985 truck. So you can see where the guys have done quite a bit of work on the top of this bed rail. Being a serious use work truck, it was really banged up. We didn't want to apply any type of paint surface or paint product until the body was a lot closer. So we got rid of all the major dents. And then same thing with on the passenger side as the driver's side. We've got the replacement door. We've done quite a bit of prep work on it. Once again, you can see there's no trim. The mirrors are off, the handles lock, and etc. So once those panels come in and we have that repair done, we'll do final prep and masking, and then it's going to totally change the look of the truck. Like I said before, it's not for everybody, but there's certain applications. There's a lot of our clients with Jeeps and 4x4 trucks, and they really like this look. So I think it's something that is quite unique. It's obviously a permanent thing, so once you go from this type of surface to our textured surface, it's going to be more of a permanent idea. So keep that in mind if you're thinking about doing that with your vehicle. So I thank you for watching. I'm John from lastchanceautorestore.com.